This is the question from IPMAT Indore 2023 paper, QA section. So here we are given the information. A goldsmith bought a large solid gold ball from for rupees 10 lakh. So he melted it to make a certain number of solid spherical beads such that the radius of each bead was 1/5 of the radius of the original ball. So now this information will help us calculate the total number of small beads formed out of this big ball. So we can do that now. If the radius of the gold ball was R and the radius of the small bead is R by 5, which is 1/5 of the original ball. So we can say that the volume of the ball and the total volume of all the beads combined, that will be 4 by 3 pi R cube. That should be equal to n times 4 by 3 pi R by 5 cube. That is the volume of the sphere. So 4 by 3 pi is cancelled. R cube and R cube is also cancelled. So n is equal to 5 cube, which is 125. So the goldsmith made 125 beads out of this one ball. So let's move ahead. Assume that the cost of making the gold beads is negligible. So the process of melting and reforming the beads, that there was no cost involved in that we have to assume. So now we can say that the goldsmith has 125 beads worth rupees 10 lakh. So he wants to sell these beads now. So he puts a price on all these beads, and then on that price, he offers a 20% discount and still makes 20% profit. So we can say cost of 125 beads is 10 lakh. So cost of one bead, that will be 10 lakh upon 125, that is 8,000. So 8,000 rupees is the cost of a bead, and the goldsmith makes 20% profit. So the selling price after a profit of 20%, selling price of one bead will be 1.2 times 8,000. So that is 9,600. Because he makes 20% profit, so 1.2 is multiplied. Now 9,600 rupees is the selling price, but this selling price is obtained by offering a discount. So how much is the discount offered? Discount offered is 20%. So what is the marked price? So marked price will be 9,600 upon 0.8, because the discount offered is 20%. That means the bid is offered at 80% of the marked price. So we can say 80% of the marked price should be equal to 9,600. So that's how we'll get marked price. So marked price will be 9,600 upon 0.8, and that will give us the total marked price of the beads as 12,000. So that will be the answer. So answer is option D.